Are we running? Is it working?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so where's the microphone on this thing? So aim it at them. It's right here? Okay, so just get close to it so it sounds almost like a professional microphone. Who are you guys? Like those two names?
I'm April Van Heusen.
Mm-hmm.
And this is my husband, Sean Van Heusen.
Yep. And we're on
we are at
Sampsonville.
3 Van Dyne Road, Kerhonkson, New York, 12446.
Okay, and when did all this dumped material get here?
Over the last month.
You know the date?
Don't know all the dates.
Started the end of April.
I would say there's approximately 25 loads here.
Okay, and how did it get here?
We put an ad on Craigslist for clean fill, no garbage, no nothing.
For free.
For free, and they dumped a bunch of garbage with metal. There's outlet covers in here. There's
sewage pipes.
Septic pipes, sewage, poop. You name it, it's in here.
All kinds
tiles.
of weird things. Tiles in there.
There's tiles in here.
Somebody's house is in our yard.
And when the people came up and dumped this, they weren't alone, right? There were some officials here watching it happen.
Well, shortly after they dumped most of this, some officials came in our driveway with badges and said, okay, what's going on? We explained to them the situation. We want a clean fill to fill in our yard. They said there's nothing wrong with that. They claimed that we are the victims and that they're going to sit here on the porch and pretty much watch it happen so they have their own case. So then shortly after that, 4 drivers were arrested that day for dumping this.
So those cops showed up after?
After most of this was here already.
Okay. And they let them dump some more.
They let them dump.
For evidence.
A few more loads after that day.
And that was the last of it?
That was the last of it.
And they busted them down the road somewhere on 209?
They busted them down on Sampsonville Road. They took the trucks behind Kerhonkson Fire Department, and they impounded 4 trucks until the owner can get them out. It was $1,500 bail for each driver, and I have text messages from Rock, supposedly the guy that was in charge of everything, stating that he wants us to be responsible for paying for his trucks to be out of storage.
You didn't call the DEC. They came on the road.
They just showed up.
They just showed up at 7 o'clock in the morning with 2
Undercover
Jeeps.
cars, 2 Jeeps, no lights, no sirens, no numbered cars, none of that stuff.
So they knew about this beforehand.
They must have.
They were watching. Somebody had to be watching.
Somebody called, or either that or they were just driving by and seen it or something. But they just showed up here about 8 o'clock in the morning.
No, 7. It was 7:30,
something like that.
So no one called you ahead. They just showed up on your. Invited themselves.
They showed right up.
Showed up here and said, "Okay, we want to know what's going on with this dirt. Where's it coming from? Who's giving it to you? Are you paying for it? No, we're not."
They asked if we were paying for it. We didn't exchange any cash, and we didn't get any cash from them.
None at all.
All right. Who's being charged? Just the drivers?
The drivers. Yep.
Which I feel bad, but some of
it shouldn't be the drivers. It should be the company, because the company is held responsible. The drivers just get in the truck and just drive the stuff away. And now look, the drivers are being in trouble because of this.
And you're waiting on test results?
We're waiting on test results from. Well, actually,
we're waiting.
They came twice.
They came twice.
They being who?
DEC.
The DEC and their
came twice to take
their own hired scientists, or whatever you want to call them, came
to take samples of each and every pile. They took samples of, and we're still waiting for the results back. And it's been probably, I would say, about 3 weeks.
And the court is July 5th.
July 5th at 6 p.m.
Rochester Town Court.
Yep.
Now tell me, what was the effect on your property here?
Well, so far we've lost a good, at least for most measurements here, 20 by 150 of our yard. I mean, this at this time last year we had our garden here and our planted and stuff like that. We eat healthy and we grow our own stuff, but now we can't do that.
Because we have this dirt that they think is toxic.
I'm unsure
we're just waiting
if it's toxic,
for it.
But if it is, I'm going to be pretty upset about that.
And what about your well?
It's on top of our well.
Right on top of our well.
And your water's affected?
We don't know yet. We hope not.
We don't drink it.
But we don't.
I'm afraid to shower in it, but we shower anyways.
To be on the safe side, just in case. So
Does it change color?
It hasn't.
Sometimes in the morning it turns brown, and then the rest of the day it's fine.
And that's not normal, right?
No, that's not normal.
How long you been living here?
We've been here a year.
Over here.
What is the landlord telling you?
He's telling us to try. He's on our side about it. He authorized me to say, okay, yeah, and put up an ad about free, clean, debris-free fill. And so, this is not what it looks like to me.
Because there's pipes, there's sewage pipes, there's there's all kinds of stuff in it.
The landlord wants it out of here, put it that way. He says if it's not supposed to be here, and judging by the ad that I posted up, which the DEC has a copy of, the town inspector has a copy of, who else has a copy of that? The investigator, the lieutenant.
Everybody has a copy of the papers that we were handed, and it's all bogus.
What papers you were handed? What did they say?
Well, the papers that we were handed, we weren't personally handed them. They were handed to our landlord when this was all coming in here, because our landlord said, okay, I want copies of this dirt and make sure it's clean fill. And, as they were guaranteeing that it was clean fill and they had paperwork for it. And I had actually asked the spokesperson, whoever the guy Rock is, who was emailing us and talking to us about this dirt coming here. I'd asked him, why is this convenient for you if you guys are all the way in the city? He said, well, we have to go that way anyway to get our stone in Saugerties. He said, so it's pretty convenient for us to dump off a load of fill to you, and then on the way back, grab our stone, and we kill two things with one stone. So that's how he explained it to be convenient for them, because to me, somebody driving that far from a city, Brooklyn or Bronx, wherever it's at, any part of the city, it's just way out of the way. So I'm assuming that after we find all this out, he was just telling me that to, I guess, blow smoke.
Rock?
This guy's name is Rock. He claimed his name is Rock.
I have text messages from Rock stating when they're going to deliver.
Since day one, he's the one who messaged and said, hi, you still need clean fill? And since then, this is what we ended up with.
So somebody calling themselves Rock, that's all you knew who they were, right?
His name is Rock. The company's name is NYTAC.
NYTAC?
Yep.
And where are they out
of?
The Queens, I think.
No.
They changed their company of their vehicle. One time it was Dump Master. The next time it was what was it? Silver Star. And now it's NYTAC.
Dump Master. All the vehicles they all drive in are brand new. All the dump trucks that came here are all like 2017 brand new Mack trucks. Brand new.
And you were handed like about a number of cards from these investigators. How many different investigators gave you business cards?
Quite a few. We also have some from different people in the town.
Rochester, all of Rochester. We have DEC, we have Rochester, we have everything.
There's quite a few.
And these guys weren't just Region 3 DEC, right? They were like state level DEC?
No, these guys were, a little higher up. So there's RT. What is it?
RT McNamara. Let me see what it says. Environmental Conservation Officer, Region Headquarters, New York State NCON Police.
So there's that guy.
Wait, let me get that number. I'll read it in. And the phone number here is, it's South Puck Corners. That'll be Region 3. 256 3013. 256-3013. Okay, thanks for that.
Okay.
And
the next higher up from that individual.
NTAC Corp. 505 Manhattan Avenue, West Babylon, New York 11704. Vito Fragola, President. Phone 631 620 3078.
That's the company. That's their location.
Those are your friendly.
That's the friendly people who love to dump off stuff in people's yards and say it's clean fill.
Didn't you think it was a little strange that when someone's offering you clean fill, since it actually costs money, right?
Well, not in some cases. There's plenty of people around all over the place that dump off clean fill if somebody needs it, because they have to take it from one place. Let's say you yourself are building a house and you have to bring material out. The whoever's contracting that job will charge you to remove that. And then they'll go take it wherever they got to take it. If somebody's offering a place for free to dump clean fill, obviously they're going to want to bring it there instead of having to pay for it.
I guess the lesson we could all learn here is that the further someone's offering to give you clean fill, the less likely it is to be
And
clean.
this would be the investigator handling the situation.
Investigator Eric Dowling, Region 2 Headquarters, DEC Police, 1 Hunters Point Plaza, 4740 21st Street, LIC, 11101, phone number 718-482-4885. Okay, Eric Dowling, investigator. So that came down from
And this
Queens.
gentleman here would be, this is the head guy.
Lieutenant Michael Bello, Region 2 Headquarters, DEC Police, same address, 718-482-4885, extension 6430. Did the first guy have an extension? Did I miss?
I didn't see. I don't see one.
Okay.
And then Town of Rochester,
And
supervisor of the town.
we know Carl Chipman.
Nice guy, very nice guy.
Yes, Carl Chipman's great. 626-3043, and he's retiring. I think I'm done here. Thanks for doing
And then
that.
here's the Town of Rochester constable.
The constable.
He came here personally. Very nice man.
Stop the presses, guys. The constable's
Very
in charge.
nice man. Very nice man.
Whose name is Richard Miller, Chief Constable.
Oh, yeah, that chief constable. So,
845-204-8404. He's on 50 Scenic Road in Accord, 12404. Town of Rochester Police Constabulary. I wonder how many.
All these guys are going to be at the court on July 5th
this gentleman here,
Probably
very,
drinking beer.
at 6 p.m.
yeah, this guy very nice. Says anything you guys need, let me know.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't joke around. I'm very sorry that this happened.